Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about 5 reasons why your family should want you to join the Royal Marines. So the scenario is, you obviously want to join Her Majesty's Finest, but your family are against it for many different reasons, from security to they're going to miss you to they don't want you to be better than them. So we're going to go through some So we're going to go over some reasons why you should join and why they should want you to.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We talk all things military, fitness, training and mindset. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the content.
A good exercise you can do with your family is to sit down with a whiteboard and have a pros and cons. Get all the cons on the table and then fill all the pros. And I guarantee that the pros will outweigh the cons if the exercise is done correctly. So I'm going to give you a little bit of ammunition as to how you can win that argument with your parents. And for any parents watching as well, I understand why you would feel the way you do, but hopefully by the end of the video, you'll have a little bit of a change of mind. Okay, so number 1, you're going to become useful to society. So here I am, I'm 19 years old, I failed at my football career, I'm working in a bookies, not really giving anything back to society apart from taking betting money, and just looking at my life thinking, what are my prospects? You know, I'd geared up my whole life to make it a pro, didn't quite happen, and now, you know, I hadn't done particularly well at school. What was there for me now in the future, I wasn't sure. So the Royal Marines gave me a lifeline, so to speak. Having gone through training and all the things that come with it, I now feel like I'm a valued member of society and I can contribute far better than I ever would have been able to if I hadn't have joined. Because of the experiences that I've gone through and the training that they put you through, from down to the very finest detail of ironing your clothes and folding your clothes, all the way to having huge responsibility over people's lives, really does give you a good springboard for the future. So number 2, for the aspiring Royal Marine in your family, they're going to gain tons of new skills. So that can come from personal discipline, a change of mentality and mindset, respect, discipline, focus, diligence, and going further afield into actually military skills, tons of military skills, survival skills, lots of different things like that. Not only that, but the courage it takes to walk into the careers office and then go into Lympstone Commando, bang out 9 months of Royal Marines training and join the elite is on a whole different level to what most people will ever experience in their lives. So doing that alone is going to give them so much more going forward in the future. If it is a case of military v university, if you put 2 18-year-olds next to each other, one's in uni and one's in the Royal Marines, straight away from day one, the lad joining the Royal Marines is in a disciplined, focused mindset. He's got structure in his life, he's learning new skills, he's obviously in challenging positions, and he's also getting paid for it as well, which is a very important point. Whereas that 18-year-old at university, everyone knows, first year, you know, obviously full respect for anyone who's done a degree, I take nothing away from them, but we know that the first year is all about partying and all that sort of stuff. Not only that, but after 3 years, you're coming out with 27 grand debt. Hands up, anyone watching this who actually uses their degree they went to university for. That's right, none of you. Maybe 1 or 2 of you. Obviously, you know, degree's a great option. Don't get me wrong, I always say to people that if they've, should they go to university before joining the Royal Marines? Absolutely. But if it's one v the other, I think the Royal Marines is a fantastic choice. Okay, number 3, a long career and prospects after it. But you can get a full pension. You could be fully pensioned off. Say if you join at 20, by 48 you've got a full pension. Not only that, but say you do 10 years in the Royal Marines, you start at 20, you come out at 30, you can still do another full career off that, and you've got bags of experience and bags of knowledge that's going to help you achieve a good solid career. Number 4, travel, friendships and life experience. They obviously speak for themselves. But how many people in Civvy Street get paid to travel? Very, very few. How many people in the military get paid to travel? Almost everyone. The amount of friendships you make that are for life, especially if you've been in life-threatening situations with people, which probably isn't what you want to hear on this video, but obviously we know it's just a reality of the military. But that bonds people more than you could ever imagine. And so from those situations, you can have friends for life. And number 5, for me, probably one of the most important counter arguments to most people's problems with joining the military. We know that most parents' problems is the danger side of joining. However, I think there's a huge danger in not achieving things in life. Statistically, males between 18 and 30 are most at risk for committing suicide. Now, I'm not saying that the reason for that is because they're not feeling a sense of achievement. However, as a male, as a 30-year-old, having just gone through my 20s, I can definitely say and definitely vouch for the fact that at times where I feel like I haven't achieved anything or I'm not pushing myself, those times actually can be very low points in my life. The times where I've really pushed through something, got through something and achieved something are some of the most amazing parts of my life. Many self-help videos, taken with a pinch of salt, say that there's huge benefits of taking yourself out of your comfort zone. The problem with this society is we've built it up that it's about materialistic things make you happy, whereas we know that that's absolutely nonsense. Otherwise, everyone who's rich would be happy, and we know that is not the case. So putting yourself in scenarios that are out of your comfort zone really do yield to personal growth and also a sense of achievement that can't be found in materialistic things and sitting on Xbox all day. Don't get me wrong, the Royal Marines or the military on a whole isn't the only place that you can experience growth. However, from my experience, it is a massive aspect, a massive area in life that you can gain huge personal growth from and huge achievement. Obviously, I know that a lot of parents and a lot of families are worried from the danger point of view, and there is obviously an element of that. Of course there is. But just because there's an element of danger towards a job, does that mean that you should shy away from it or it isn't the right decision? Just speaking to the parents on this point, obviously, we all have ideas for our children and what we want them to become and do. I've got 3 of my children myself. I have sort of ideas of them getting to the Olympics and that they might end up hating sport. But there is nothing to be ashamed of if your son or daughter or whatever looks to join the military. It's an incredible job, incredible prospects, and the leap board from being in the military into Civvy Street when you come out is unbelievable. So really consider it, talk it through as a family. Obviously, it's important that your family are on board with you. You're going to need them throughout your time in the military. But from my experience coming out the other side, having 2 other brothers and a dad who was in the military, I know that the incredible things that a career in the military can give you, not only at the time of being in the military, but time after military as well. Guys, I hope that was a helpful video, and wish you all the best with your decisions. If you have any questions from parents or family members or yourself or partners or whatever, chuck them in the comments box. I will respond to them. Loads of other military personnel watch this channel and they'll respond to them and give you their insights as well. So you'll get tons of info as well. You can also follow us at Complete Commando on Instagram, Sam Logan Fitness, or Complete Military Fitness as well. Cheers, guys.